I got worried there for a minute because I thought that we were skipping Halloween, which is, oh yeah, that I should, you know, I don't know if that's checked off or not now, and I'm a little worried. Huh. Somebody get back to me on that, if you know the answer, whether or not it needs to have an X next to it to skip or not. I'm going to imagine that is a yes, though. So, that being said, I'm gonna have to put that one there, and we will continue on after that. So, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, but we have gone through yet another audio balance change as well. Remember that if you watched my Library of Ruin playthrough, that I have changed the gain knob settings on my microphone to make things all the more louder. So I have to accommodate everything else, and I had to change my OBS settings. So we're running at -8 decibels with half the sound volume, so this doesn't blow out people's fucking eardrums anymore. So thank God for that. And I maxed out my music volume. So I think that should do. But we need to load our most recent save. I think that is the most recent. So February 24th. Yeah, that looks accurate. Alright, believe this is it. Let me just make sure. I don't know why that seems off for some reason. No, I saved right on the next poem then. Alright, cool. This might be drowning me out because it's much louder than the opening fucking song. I'm gonna have to test that actually really quickly, so let me just do a quick volume test here, and I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, -10 decibels and 75% music volume. That is for future me to know, so that shit is on recording for later on down the line. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That took very little amount of time to figure out. Also, we're gonna have to do this one again because apparently I never saved the last time that I did this. I know you want to show me the boobies, but unfortunately YouTube doesn't like that, so we gotta censor it. Alright, so is that still in the setting? Okay, good. Look at you. You're a good noodle. Alright, we're gonna save one more time though in here. Nailed it. Alright. Anxiety Prime. I need to know if Anxiety Prime is... Nope. Alright, I'm unfortunate. Melody, damn it. Melody's cute? That's not a cute word. There we go. Amazing. Grief. If you see anything that's like depressive, then it always just like immediately Sayori, so... Climax. Yes. Fuck. Tears. Not existence. Not clouds. Is... Oh, God, alright. I guess unrequited is hers. That's... It is not unrequited, my dear. I assure you. Twirl. Fuck. Cheer. Yup. There we go. We're nailing it. We're nailing it, baby. Yup. Nail it. Special. Clumsy. Yes. Depression. Did anybody at all doubt me? Okay. It is definitely not entropy. Maybe pleasure? No. Fuck. Peaceful. Memories. Not anime. Not lust either, definitely. Could be summer. Nope. Daydream and sensation. Okay. Alright, well it doesn't matter because I am like 98% sure we fucking nailed that. So, I think I said that would be Sayori root, did I not? I don't know. I thought that I would, but let's just move on with it. Fuck it. Just a few days ago, I never would have thought that I'd look forward to an extracurricular so much. But here I am, back for another club meeting and anticipating new antics from everybody. The usual scene awaits me as I step into the club room. Hi, Fox. Hey, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehehe. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Is that so? One thing I am going to do really quickly, if you could give me a moment, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta close my window. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Top of my heater sounding like a fucking chainsaw right now. Every now and again, you end up just getting some noise outside the window, and I don't want that shit flooding in. Anyway, moving on. Well, it's nice to see you so cheery. Anyway, what's new? Oh, I've got some exciting news. Eh? What's up? Did you know that the student store... sorry, my fucking brain collapsed right there. That the student store sells that brand of strawberry milk now? Fucking A. I saw when I passed by on my way here. I should have known better than to expect actual news from Sayori. Huh? I don't think I've tried that yet. I don't know, strawberry milk is usually too sweet for me. And now here's where we're going to get to a point where I have to completely denounce you as being an extension of me whatsoever. You never turn down strawberry milk. Tamagotchi, shut the fuck up. We're gonna go ahead and turn off the noise on this baby. You did hear that right though, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that was a fucking Tamagotchi, yes. Anyway. He is not me though. That is for fucking sure. What? But it goes great with melon bread. Melon bread, huh? Alright, Shauna. She's even got the red hair. Or the red hair. God. Ah! Okay, I don't know why my brain just can't fucking read text whenever that I start playing this. Dear God, I know I woke up not too terribly long ago, but Jesus Christ. I was thinking redhead and red hair at the same exact time, and then the merge just happened in my brain, and they fusion hot, and it's horrible. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's try this one more time from the top. There's not enough coffee in my system. That must be the answer, right? Okay. Sarah, you could eat a packet of raw sugar and you'd still say it's not sweet enough. Hey, that's an exaggeration. Seriously, though, it does go really well with bread. The milk is sweet, but it still has that unique tart strawberry flavor that's eased by the richness of the milk. And when you pair that with fresh bread, the sweetness is spread out even more so that it has just the right amount of flavor. Wow, when did you become Gordon Ramsay? I'm a food expert, so you should trust me on this. I mean, given how many snacks you eat every day, I don't doubt that you know your food well. I'm gonna take that as a compliment, you meanie. So I'm a meanie for giving her a compliment. Anyway, aren't you hungry now? Talking about food always makes me hungry. Now that you mention it, maybe a little. Great, let's go to the student store and buy snacks together then. And now I see what she's playing at. I raise an eyebrow and Sayori notices. Fox, why are you looking at me like that? Well, Sayori, I have a nagging suspicion that you're only trying to convince me to come because you don't have any money. And you just want me to buy you a snack. What? I would never do that. Oh, really? Then let's your purse. Why am I now talking so fucking fast that I'm skipping words now? Why can't I read? I just want to read. Huh? Your purse. Let's see it. God, it's amazing. Fucking above average IQ, but I can't read. That also is a new sprite right there. Somebody, Barry, zoom in on her face. That is a new face sprite, and I love it, and it is adorable. Sayori laughs awkwardly as she pulls out her purse. She opens with it and dumps its contents onto the desks. 2 small coins fall out. Tisk, tisk, tisk. This little ruse might have actually worked had Sayori not pulled it on me numerous times when we were younger. The amount of times she managed to trick me into buying her another ice cream. I guess some things never change. Nice try, Sayori. No fair, how did you know? Now, wouldn't you like to know? Let's just call it intuition. In response, she sticks her tongue out at me. Typical. Yuri suddenly giggles. Yeah? I didn't notice she was eavesdropping. Looking over in her direction, I catch her peeking over the top of a book. I wasn't listening or anything. It's just something in my book. Yuri, tell Fox let me borrow some money. That's none of my business, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. It's shameful to manipulate people into doing or buying things for you. Wow, isn't that a little harsh? I'm only messing around with Sayori after all. Ah! Did I just... I didn't mean that. That came out much harsher than I intended. Sorry. I just... well... yeah. Yuri blushes in embarrassment, looking away from us while playing with a strand of her hair. I fucking love that about her sprite, though, by the way, how she just kind of plays with her hair. Anxiety prime, baby. I apologize for how I've been acting lately. It looks like she still might be a bit ashamed of how she acted yesterday. You know, it's okay to be honest sometimes. You shouldn't always keep things to bother you. God. I might need to go and do something else today. Because I can't do this, man. You shouldn't always keep things that bother you to yourself. That's... there's no way you could think that, after... You were right, though. I shouldn't trick people into buying me things. Funny how your 10-year-old self didn't see it that way. Yuri lets out a small laugh, covering her mouth with her hand. Even the way she laughs is so shy and proper. Is this mischievous behavior something Sayori used to display as a child, then? Oh, yeah. Although, back when I fell for it back then, I fell for it time and time again. You wouldn't believe how much candy Sayori managed to con me out of. Wow! Don't make me out to be so sneaky, Fox. Although those candies were so good. After all, I am the fox here. I'm supposed to be the sneaky one. I am supposed to be the one that pulls the tricks. I am the fox. I'm surprised, Sayori, coming from you. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Was that a quote from the game? Was that a quote from the original Doki Doki Literature Club? There's a little devil inside all of us. Is that an actual fucking quote? Or is that a reference to the first game? Because I'm about 99% sure that that was on one of the notes in the original game. There's a little devil inside. Or whatever the case is, something like that. That is either referential or it literally was from the first game and I can't fucking remember. And it's gonna drive me nuts. Somebody investigate that. What's going on here? Oh, nothing much. Sayori here was just up to some mischief. Oh? Yeah, she tried to trick me into buying her a snack. Hey, that's not true. Monica smiles wryly and turns to me. I'm assuming this isn't the first time. Well, you would be right. We all share a little chuckle at that. Well, everyone except Sayori does. Hey, you guys are being really mean. Okay, we're sorry. But, you did bring this upon yourself. Yeah, I know. But, in my defense, I am really hungry. Well, Natsuki chimes in. If you're really that hungry, you can have this if you want. She offers up a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori immediately snatches it out of her hands. Thank you. Sayori hugs the cookie. Yeah, I remember that. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Wow. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Ha! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Well, I'm going to assume that she did, yes. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri, Monica, and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori to quit taking my stuff? Sayori, you know you shouldn't do something like that without permission. Monica scolds Sayori. I know. I'm sorry, Natsuki. But it was so good! Hey. Everyone but Natsuki chuckles. Ugh. These things happen a lot, Monica? A little bit too much, to be honest. Don't worry, it's all in good fun. Good fun is teasing each other from time to time, not stealing food. Oh, calm down, it's no big deal. Natsuki pouts in her seat. Everyone calms down and quickly returns to their normal activities. Sayori has already managed to finish the entire cookie. Meanwhile, Natsuki gets up and heads for the closet, and Yuri is already lost in her book. Fox! Fox! She suddenly comes up to me. I need to get some stuff from another classroom. Can you come with me? Stuff? What stuff? Well, you know, how the festival's right around the corner. Monica was gonna make some posters to advertise it. So, we'll need to get some crayons, markers, glue sticks, that kind of stuff. Ah, right. Yeah, I'll come with you. Yay! Well, I'll be back real soon, Monica. You seem quite excited about this, Sayori. Of course. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms, isn't that right, Fox? A woman of my own heart. Yes. I've talked about this several times in games. I don't know why, but, like, one of my favorite things in video games is, like, empty buildings. Just that alone, solitary feeling of, like, running around a building, or even especially, like, post-apocalyptic shit where there's just ruins and remains of buildings. That's why I love Remnant of the Ashes so much at the moment, because you got a lot of that kind of shit where you're just exploring, like, the shells of buildings that once existed. It's just really fucking cool to me. Coffee break there. Monica laughs and nods at us. Okay, just don't forget the poster paper. I won't. Ready, Fox? Uh-huh. Let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as she hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Everything is like an adventure to her. Hey, Sayori. What exactly were you doing for the festival, anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Monica and I have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? What kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah. That sounds... well, not exactly boring, but will people be that interested? Fox, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. Twist the stem, freeing it from the clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Dots. Like that. Wow, Sayori. I had no idea you had that in you. Huh? What do you mean? I've just never heard you talk like that before. No, it's not a bad thing. It was really good. It was just a big contrast from your bubbly self. I'm sure Yuri or Monica would really appreciate it too. I've been working super hard on that poem. So it's good to know you liked it. I'm excited for the festival. Not just because we'll get to eat loads of food, or loads of stuff like Natsuki said. Hey, Meanie. No, not just because of that. Although that is part of it. Hey Fox, this classroom here is empty. I think we'll find what we need in here. Let's start our mission. Strange choice of words for someone going into a classroom to get art supplies. But hey, that's Sayori in a nutshell. Living in her own little world. Her childlike enthusiasm is infectious and brings about a special feeling I forgot I had in me. Some kind of innocent sense of wonder where even the most mundane of tasks are quests and walking down the classroom is a magical journey. See, I can respect that about a woman. Just saying. That is an especially good trait to have, IMO. Alright, 19 minutes in. I don't think we did much on the other recording. Let's get through this little event in the classroom first, and then I will wind up cutting it. I don't give a fuck if it's like a 30-minute long episode. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls out a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brands, too. They're kinda dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Can you move over so that I can look for the poster paper? Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Kya! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. Sayori, are you okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. What happened? Did you cut it? Is it bruised, or... No, nothing like that. I think I just bumped it. Jeez, Sayori. You really had me worried for a second there. I can't help but let out a chuckle. This is such a typical thing to happen to Sayori. It's almost like she got clumsy written across her forehead. Which, fittingly enough, is where she's hurt herself. Hey! Why are you laughing, you meanie? Sorry, I'm not laughing at you or anything, it's just... I don't know, it's just typical of you. What's that mean? Nothing. Let me see your forehead. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the wrist, or by the waist, and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. I'll be gentle, I promise. It won't hurt. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Don't worry. It's not that bad. But it really hurts. Her whimpering triggers a really strong protective instinct I didn't even know that I had. Hey, I'll get you some ice. It'll keep the swelling down, and it should relieve a bit of the pain. Just stay here, okay? I'll be back as soon as I can. Actually, where would I find some ice? Think, Fox. Think. Ah, I got it. A cold drink should do the trick. Are you sure? You don't have to... I think I made a great unicorn. What the fuck? I think I'd make a great unicorn. Okay, that's what it was, she said. I was like, what? Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. I'm sure you make a great unicorn, but I think I prefer you as a human. Aw, unicorns are so cool, though. Anyway, I'll be back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? I guess it doesn't really matter because she won't be drinking it. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Here you go. I hand Sayori a bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head, exactly? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. Immediately, her laughter subsides, replaced by a gasp of pain. It stings. I know. I'm sorry. It'll feel better soon enough, though, I promise. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, though, so that's good. Hey, Fox. This kind of reminds me of you growing up, doesn't it? reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? I'm actually getting really annoyed of how many times I am using the wrong letter in words and using the wrong words or completely outright skipping them right now. Just take a sip of my coffee, and we will go back in. Huh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing up the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quickly as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out, see what I mean? Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Ah. Yeah, I remember those days. You were always so clumsy. I guess not much has changed. Hey, I did this deliberately, you know. I raise an eyebrow. I've always wanted to be a unicorn. That has got to be perhaps the least believable excuse I have heard in a while. Okay. I guess I've never really been on the graceful side. I did always feel bad whenever you got hurt when we played together, though. Looking back, I should have been more mindful of what you could and couldn't do. I guess it's the same here. If I hadn't rushed you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hurt yourself. Though my mom was right. She'd scold me after you got hurt, always telling me I had to be more careful around you. Fox, don't feel bad about it. It's my own fault for being so clumsy. Besides, even if I got hurt, those times are still my favorite memories of us. It also made me realize how thoughtful you are. I wasn't thoughtful at all, I just got you hurt. No, that's not what I mean. You're always looking out for me. Even after all these years, you always rush to help me. No matter what the situation, you're always there to reassure me and to make me feel safe. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. It's just around you it feels, I don't know, natural, I guess? I just do it subconsciously. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. Guess it's what happens when you've been friends for so long. I don't know if I've told you this before, but I'm really grateful we're friends, Fox. I'll admit, I kinda missed you over the years. We used to hang out a lot. I was surprised when you approached me the other day. I wasn't really sure what to make of it all at first. But as we got to hang out in the club, share poems, and walk home, I realized that nothing had really changed. Do you think we'll be like this forever, Fox? Oh boy. As much as I want to say yes, there's no telling how life will be for us during college or even afterwards. Still, I can be positive, though. I sure hope so, Sayori. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. We haven't really talked in years, and when we do, it's just like nothing's really changed. I think I read somewhere that that's a sign of friendship that's built to last. So, here's hoping. I hope so too. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. Who would have guessed that such a simple action to get some crayons would have resulted in such heartfelt moments? Then again, with Sayori, it's impossible to tell. Anyway, I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Well, good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah. She clutches her forehead again. Sayori, don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Jeez. No. Sorry. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the clubroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. I was playing with the crayons. Yes, the crayons. Fucking, yeah, they're called crayons, Christian. Fucking Christ. And smacked my forehead into the shelf. Are you okay, Sayori? Yeah, I'm fine. Fox got me a nice cold drink. Right, okay. Well, glad you're okay, Sayori. Did you get everything we needed? Uh-huh. We have it right. Eh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. Found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Fox. Ah, well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, actually. That. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Thanks, you two. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to cut to the next episode, and let's get on it. That was a nice little scene right there with our glorious cupcake. Depression cupcake. Alright, let's go and do the thing. There we go. I will see you guys in the next part. Take it easy.